Hello to all my friends out there. So I have a lot of new followers, like 90 in the last 3 months. So I thought I'm going to go through a couple of things. When I first started this, what I wanted to convey was make bread, because making bread can really save you if you're broke, because you can have bread and gravy, you can have peanut butter and jam, you can have bread and milk, you can have a sandwich. So what I wanted to say is stockpile food that you can make bread with. So the first thing is 10 pounds of flour. Okay, if you don't have much money, I bought this flour at Dollar Tree, 4 pounds for $1. And so what I try to do is stockpile about 10 pounds flour. And so last month I bought one of these in white flour at Walmart and one wheat. And so I used about 5 pounds flour. So I have about 10 pounds flour, 10 pounds sugar. But if you don't have much money, you can buy this sugar at Dollar Tree. That'll go quite a ways. Okay, for bread making, you need yeast. Usually I buy it at Walmart, but I just happen to buy these two at 99 cents only, for 99 cents. I find they work good. And you need salt. And then I usually stockpile jam. When I stockpile, I buy 2 at a time. Last week I bought marmalade at 99 cents only. And so now let me give you the 2 recipes that I like. Okay, for the stockpile bread, and this is good bread too, and I've made it a lot of times, is the Pioneer white bread. It's really easy to make. And all you need is flour, yeast, water, sugar, and you know, when I put a little salt. When I first saw it, I thought, how can that work? Well, it works. Now this is the recipe I just got, and I'd say this is probably the best bread recipe I have found yet, and I have found quite a few. Let me show you the front. If you get a chance to buy one of these at the thrift store. And then the other thing you want to stockpile is tea. In case anything happens, at least a little glass of tea with some sugar and milk is better than just water. So, okay, so as I was going along, I learned you don't want to run out of milk, especially if you have kids. So I like these two. I like this one. I buy it at Walmart. I usually buy this size, you know, to avoid contamination of any sort. So also I wanted to mention this can be bought at Walmart. And you just mix it up with water and it takes the place of an egg. Have you ever been ready to make some cookies and you go, oh no, I don't have any eggs? Well, this will work. These aren't too expensive, $5 or $6, and it's equal to 113 eggs. So that is good. Okay, so one time, all my followers have been following me, heard this story a million times. I ran into this woman and she ran out of bread, fruit, and vegetables. So you know, if you're new to stockpiling, try to get the big cans and try to get a vitamin C fruit. You know, start out with 2 cans, you know, buy 2 at a time. And for vegetables, I get mixed vegetables, green beans, corn, and peas, but I didn't take the peas out. So, or if you don't want, cans are the most durable if anything should happen, and you can take them with you. So, okay, and then the other thing is fine meat. I found chicken, 99 cents a pound, And this week I've been doing meals that are like TV dinners. I did Salisbury steak. I did lasagna. Tonight's going to be chicken with instant potatoes and corn. Like a TV dinner. Like a frozen dinner. Okay, so today, you know, I went in the back of Aldi's and I found the dumpster. I located the dumpster. And what I intended to do was I intended to go into Aldi's and I intended to shop. Well, when I got into Aldi's, I go, wow, I'm very agitated. I'll come back and I'll shop later at Aldi's. So today on the way home, I said to myself, agitated nothing, you were hysterical. But, you know, I still love it that I did that. So anyway, so that was that. Okay, and then there's the 5 rules. 1, be grateful to God. Okay, you know the keep on rolling with the flow. If you get in with the good and you get in being good and doing good, helping others, and you're grateful to God, pretty soon it's going to impact your life. Number 1, be park in the shade. Okay, I told you guys many times, if you've been following me, I watch Cheap RV Living. And I've learned a lot off there. And one thing I learned, you know, like today, instead of parking out in the middle of nowhere, you'd be better off if you were dirt poor by a dumpster, by some running water, you know, check out Stealthy Car Living. And also I was watching Freaking Frugal. That's where I found out about the dumpster thing. That's the newest thing. Rule 2, enjoy life. You know, I told you a couple months ago my son's best friend died young too. Very upset about that. We still don't know what happened. We know something bad obviously happened. 3, get everything at the cheapest possible price. So okay, I bought this soda for $1 at 99 cents only. Number 4, God provides. And if you live long enough, you know that becomes apparent. Number 5, watch and pray, no accidents. Okay, so I started out with bread making, with gravy making. I've done many videos. Gravy is considered food. That's why in the small catechism on fast days, there's no gravy eating. Then I started how to make a little extra money. And so I mentioned how I went to the swap meet, and there's videos of my swap meet trips too. And my idea was to sell costume jewelry, and then I started selling clothes and all kinds of junk and art. And I did pretty well at the swap meet. The swap meet, though, is heavy work. You get dirty, and the bathrooms are more vile than the dumpsters. So that was one thing I don't like. But I'm not done with the swap meet. It's just that I've been busy. I will do the swap meet. So I started out with costume jewelry, and I decided to sell costume jewelry on eBay. And then I went to clothes, purses, sunglasses, watches, books lately. And some of the followers mentioned that they have been selling stuff too. And I thought that was really great. One of the followers mentioned she sold 2 jeans. I sold quite a few jeans too. One of my friends told me find Levi's. So I have lots of Levi jeans. I'll be selling those again. On eBay, you get 30 free posts per month, and when you've been doing it for a while, you get to sell 50 items, but you have to pay some of the money to eBay, a certain percent. It's not too much. And then I started selling trading cards and magic cards. Okay, I had tarot cards. Some of my magic cards went out of control. They were a bit evil, so I had to get rid of those. And out here we have curbside, you know, people will just put stuff on the curb. Today I saw 2 dumpsters full of carpet remnants. And if you have a truck, there's hauling and moving. We paid somebody $300 to move us. And also hauling, if you haul stuff, then you can keep the stuff as you're getting rid of it. Let's see, I went from costume jewelry now to natural stone jewelry. So, you know, just keep taking a little step up and try to find some self-employment jobs, you know, whatever you can think of. I remember one time I bought, we had, what was that thing called? It was the Penny Saver. And at that time I was into, oh, what is that? Wrought iron furniture. And so I got home from work and it was like a real cheap price, like $5 for a wrought iron table and chairs. So I went to it. This is one of the craziest things I ever did. I went to this guy's house, a man, and like he said, well, it's in here. And I said, well, you won't attack me, right? Which is stupid now, you know. But he looked kind of sickly. He looked like he had carcinoma sores all over, which was stupid. But anyway, so I bought it. And so I bought it. The table was exactly what I was looking for. In fact, I think I had it until I moved. And I got 2 chairs, and I sold the chairs at the swap meet, so that paid for everything. And the guy had a little extra money, so that all worked out. Also, Craigslist. A lot of people sell things on Craigslist. And you can buy stuff. I bought 3 nice watches a few days ago. It was last week. And so as soon as I fix them up, I might sell them. I might keep them. So, okay, if you're new to me, welcome. And I will be back later with some, with my 3rd frozen type meal. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.